anymore.
Yeah,
That would be that.
It's too often and too much.
Dude, Ian doesn't even super care for D&D, and he still understands that concept way better than Philip somehow.
Yeah, Philip's more into D&D than I am by a long shot. Like, he's all mystical and fantasy world. I prefer sci-fi and, FPS and all that shit. And I still make it because I made a commitment, and gosh dang it all, I'm going to do my best to honor that frickin' commitment.
Yeah,
we all
it's crazy.
Appreciate that, Ian.
And we say it every time we mention it.
Granted, I will say, I don't always do the best at, being, like, present, but still.
I mean,
it's, I'm here.
Driving around.
Yeah, with kids in the car talking.
He's going to come home, or he's going to get on at 9 p.m. while driving home, and then he's going to get home, switch, and then we're going to hear kids in the background, and then like 30 minutes later, he'll be like, hey, I'm going to drop out. I want to spend this time with my kids. It's like...
Or we'll be sitting there, and it will be like, we'll be prompting Duggan, and then we'll just sit there for a second. Philip? Sorry, guys, I'm just, there's stuff going on with my kids in the background. Like, frick, fuck, fine.
He works all of this, and he can't fucking get one room to himself. And, like, he just doesn't want to, it seems.
This is my unsolicited opinion, and I do not intend to share this with him unless he solicits this opinion, but he probably has no business playing D&D if he's got to be grinding to provide for his family of 7. Yeah. Like, he's the sole income source for his household. They're going to be booking sessions to make money in the evenings. Then you might as well just commit to that and stop, trying to be social and stuff until you guys can get on your own feet.
Less than a year ago, he asked for $60,000 because they were gonna close the dance studio. So I can't imagine he's raking in money at the dance studio. It's probably barely making even.
The studio is having some issue, but that's why he takes a bunch of other
his studio.
jobs on the side.
It's his studio, though. That's what I'm saying. Like, he's the person who made it and then signed all the stuff, and it's not doing well.
No one wants to dance, myself included.
He's not working for a different company. He started the company.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
So it's like, what are we doing? Get a normal job.
To be fair, to the reason that he's out today, at least it will be late today, is because he has a client.
Yeah.
It's not
normally
a typical thing. He's got a client that's scheduled, so this is what he's got to do.
Yes. But normally he does not schedule around this time. He's coming home around like 30 minutes ago. Actually, no, he's normally in church. So he doesn't schedule around this time regardless, but he did this week. Because he can also say, I don't schedule around this time. Like, there's a multitude of his choices. And I'm not going to blame the person who set a schedule with him today. It's on him for being able to set that. Also, I agree with Ian 100%. Just don't play. Like, it's gone on for too long.
It's like leading someone on. You're like, yeah. I want to go on another date. Sorry, it doesn't work. I got work. I got family. I chose to have some me time tonight. Oh well. Yeah. Okay, fine. Also, guess we're not going on a date. No. I want to. No. You're leading me on.
Yeah, and again, 100%, all of it's super reasonable. You just can't have recreation like this. Like, that's just not something that can happen because he does not have the time and the capacity to do all that. Like, it's not fair to everyone else.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just
Anyways, not that we're all here to. Now that we're all done venting about how we feel about Philip. It's been a while.
Now we can start recording.
Oh, wait, we've been recording?
No.
Okay, thank goodness.
Now we are.
Sweet. Okay. And we're live.
So we're going to go ahead and jump in here. Philip may or may not jump in.
Chat. Philip is cooked. I repeat, chat. Philip is cooked.
Whether it's 9:30, or whenever.
If at all.
Sierra
Fuck
is
somewhere.
out this week as well, so we won't be having her. It'll just be the three of you. We've done this before several times. But unlike the previous times, we're not separated. We are in the same space, having journeyed through the desert after having had to resurrect Rowan due to a mishap at the tournament caused by Clint. One of the ways to get around the resurrection type magic that was required to bring him back was to take him out of the city. And the most convenient place or way to do that was to go with Captain Layla, working for bookkeeper Kime and his interesting protege is the person who comes after. His mentor, I guess, for lack of a better term, the one who kind of taught him, looking for proof and evidence that the Queen of Ank'Harel, Jaman Sa'ord, is in fact a dragon. And so you get on this airship that is positioned out in the middle of the desert, flying a day and a half to get to this weird heart-shaped rock formation. Layla has been conveying information to you. She seems to know exactly where she was going. And it is odd to her that you did not. You came down here, and after finding the rock formation and fighting these weird griffin-type creatures, you find that the nests for those winged griffin-type creatures are made out of the bones and weapons of former adventuring parties, discouraging people from looking too closely. And then when you defeat those creatures and come down and look closely, rock formations turn into kind of earth-type griffins that kind of corral you down into a tunnel. You can now not leave, it seems. Before venturing into this space, Layla did stretch out like a taut tarp over the deck of the ship, that she said in an emergency she might be able to get you back to the ship. That is how you got here initially, by using a teleportation circle to the tarp that was on the ship. And venturing forth, you find that there is a strange bird-like creature that guards the doors, who is a personal friend to the dragon that lives here that goes by the name Devosa. And feeding it a plum that you had taken from a tree, which was a deliberate stop by Layla on the way here. Okarna, the strange bird creature, is subjected to an animal friendship spell and allows you to enter the doors. You walk through that first set of doors. You decide not to bring Arcana with you. The doors shut behind. Okarna is now separated, and you are now in this hallway here, lined with 3 statues. If you scroll up the map, you'll see there's 3 statues, 3 on each side, for a total of 6, with nameplates in Marquesian, which I don't think any of you can read, that are worn and kind of broken and only partially legible, if legible at all. The magic here is all fire, so the effect that, or sorry, the fire here is all magic, so the effect that Duggan has to extinguish this fire does not take effect. The magic is fine. You are also warned to not take anything, and Clint was the one who stepped in and kind of reminded specifically for Layla, hey, yes, that's right, we shouldn't take anything. And once again, Layla seems confused. The objective here is to find proof that the Queen is a dragon, and if that requires taking something, why wouldn't we take it? And so this is not the first time you've come across specific details that Layla might have that you don't, and there might be some misunderstanding with Layla in just how much detail you have of the plan, or the objective or the goal. But that is where we had left off, you entering this hallway here, the Hall of Statues, a long hallway lined with the statues, as I mentioned, of ancient statues of warriors that are crumbling, the names carved in Marquesian, mostly chipped and only partially legible, the magic fire braziers on the floor. There is a door on the left, I believe. Yes, if you go up, if you scroll up a little bit, you will see that there is a door right here. Sorry, I have to ping. A door right there to the left. And I think there is another door straight ahead. At the end of the hall, if you go all the way down. At the end of the hall, all the way down.
And
yes.
then you said here or
No,
here?
it's the double doors here, and then there's a door here.
Oh, left.
On the
that's
left.
right.
Yeah.
That's right. You said
The ones at the far end of the door are large. They're a lot larger. Double doors, intricately carved doors of stone with brass frames that go across the rim of the door, and there's also like a brass trim on the door, as well as like the door knockers are also brass. So that is what you see in this space. And now I pass it over to you. What would you like to do?
I don't even know. A dragon, so we should keep. It sounds like someone might actually be here, so we should keep heading forward.
Yes.
Oh yes,
Probably a
that's a good
valid
point.
assessment.
Someone did ask, I think it was Clint, whether Okarna gets lonely, and she said no, there is a friend that is here that takes the visage of a lion.
Well, should we find the lion or the
Thought
dragon?
we met the lion. No.
Siri,
We
where
met
are you?
chimeras. I'm going backwards here.
On the door.
Yes, Layla said that you were looking for indications of a lion to help find where you were trying to go to, and the fact that there were chimeras which have lion heads was an indication that this is in fact the right place to go.
Roger.
Roger.
Well, you are deciding what to do. I do know from Sierra what she wants to have Ophelia do. She wants to go to the base of each of the statues, and she wants to take some paper and then like a block of graphite or something that she can find, and try to take like a rubbing of the nameplates beneath the statues to get the Marquesian script.
Can you, real quick, reload this? I either may have fixed the ruin issue or not done anything.
Why do I need to reload? Oh, the ruin issue.
The map. Yeah. That might done it. Reload?
Nope.
You're not reloading, or you did?
That's the same for me.
Something's not right. Whatever. I'll look later. Yeah, going to getting ruins. We'll just.
So remember as well that
walk.
Ophelia is invisible, so you cannot see her. She's
Well,
gonna start
some
over
people
here.
can't.
Well, she's
I
too
can
far
smell
from
her though.
Well, yeah, I'm walking away. There's a door over here. Should we go in it?
When did you become British?
That's Daisy.
Daisy. Gotta distinguish them somehow. It's supposed to be all of my characters. It's fantasy British, you know?
Oh my, Rowan, what a soft voice you have.
Clint is
there we go.
strangely
Okay.
attracted to.
Kill you again.
So we are in this room, and there's a dragon outside the door. Is that the Ocarina thing? No.
So
We're not going that way.
Ocarina's on the other side of the
us.
doors you've already been. Those are closed behind you. Daisy and Rowan have moved to the doorway to the left, but if you look at the end of the hallway just opposite from where you entered, there's another set of double doors there.
Where do you guys want to go?
Well, it seems like the door's our way through, so I'm gonna go examine it and see if it opens, and if not, maybe find a way that it can open.
Which door? The top one or the side one?
Oh, there's multiple doors.
Yes,
so
as
the
I have
door-
said several times, Seth.
Yeah.
Over here,
Fuck that
Seth.
fruit, okay?
Over
that's
here,
a-
Seth.
No one cares about the fruit.
And then one down over here, Seth.
This one we came in, right? Yeah.
You entered through the door at the bottom.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's the door to the left,
Well,
and there is a
Ian
door at
was
the
pointing it
other
out
end.
like it was the third option. Yeah, I'm thinking that the main one straight ahead. Yeah, we'll see what's in the side door first.
What
It's on the
does it
way.
look like? It's on the way, you know?
And
What does it
you
look
said you wanted to investigate, or are you just gonna open the door?
I want to make sure it doesn't look like it's gonna blow me up if I open it. But yeah,
And if it does, we'll
the
step
end goal,
over.
the end goal is to open the door.
It's just the
So
open
again, I have
sesame.
to ask the question. I want to know exactly what you're trying to do. Are you just trying to figure out how to open the door, or are you investigating the door?
Both. Like, I'm trying to see, like, I'm going to try to open the door, but I'm trying to make sure it's not like a puzzle door or it's trapped or anything.
Okay,
like that.
yes, that's what I'm looking for. Go ahead and make an investigation check for me.
Yippee. Fuck.
That's not one of the options.
I want to fuck the door.
That's too hard.
Yeah, that's
No.
that's-
Philip, Peter, simultaneously, I'm working on figuring out how to open the doors next to me up here.
That
Up
is
at the top.
a-
Okay, you can do an investigation check on that as well.
with guidance, it's a 9.
Oh,
Unfortunately for me, I'm retarded.
That was with a 4 on guidance too.
Oh, it's because my Discord's minimized. That's why. There we go. A 9 for Clint. What did Asmund get?
8.
8. Clint.
Forgive me for being retarded.
We ain't found shit.
As you
And
look
also-
at this, I'm curious. Do I have something that Io can give you? No. Dermot. Nope. I'm also looking to see what Layla can do. See if she's got something that can help. Not really, it seems like. Clint, as you go investigate this door, you can tell how to open it. It does look like as you get close to it, there's just a little... It's not quite a button, but it functions as a button. It's just a little loose brick. There's one on the floor that you can step on, or there's one on the side that you can press with your hand that would seemingly open the door. With a 9, that's all you can ascertain.
Clint's gonna kind of look at it for a few seconds and just stare kind of intently and kind of rub his chin, and then he's gonna take like a handful of steps back, and then conjure up a mage hand to try to push the button.
While you are stepping back to conjure the mage hand, Asmund, as you approach the main doors, it just looks like you can open them. You're looking around. There doesn't seem to be anything there. It just seems like there's no buttons, there's no levers. You don't see anything, but there's a little handle that you can grab, a little brass handle on the door, but you are unable to see or locate any traps or anything of that nature.
Cool. I'm just gonna kind of call back, hey guys, I'm just gonna take a peek through this door. I'm gonna crack it open. And take a peek through that door.
Alright.
You grab the door, and as you try to pull, you pull it open. I'd like you to give me a perception check.
Wait. No. Asmund usually tries to push through doors first. So I tried to push through the door. And then I realized that I need to pull it. And it looked kind of silly if anyone happened to notice.
Oh, I see.
You know, like you go up to a door and you're like, oh yeah, and then you totally get humbled because you didn't know what you were doing.
The thing about this is that these doors can open either way. So if you push against it, I'm
totally pushing against it then.
It would open, but it's a little bit. It feels like there's a little bit of resistance as you push against it, but it will crack open. And I want you to make a perception check for me real quick.
Oh goodness. Asmund is still retarded with an 11. My rolls are poopy.
So with an 11, I'm going to give you a little... That's too big. You get a little window. Which door did you open, the left or the right?
The right.
You're going to get a little crack. That'll kind of like widen.
Yeah, like here, let me... so it kind of... The door opens this way, right? And I poke my head in right here, and I look through here. Does that make sense?
I'm just gonna do it this way, because this will be easier.
Oh.
I'm slowly erasing some stuff that you're able to see all the way down. Sitting in the middle of this chambered room is a lion figure. A large lion figure just on his knees. Spear on the ground, just like on his knees. Almost looks like he's meditating. And as the door opens, he kind of lifts his eyes, turns to you. You see a little spark in his eyes on his on his spear. And the door slams shut, blocking you from seeing anything further. While that happens,
so like slams shut in my face.
Yes, slams shut. As he turns to look at you, the door slams shut. You can't see anything else in that room. I'll describe what you see in that room in a moment. But Clint, as you press the button, the door will begin to lift up, revealing, and I'll reveal this in a second too, a little chamber that leads down to a staircase that kind of widens out into an even larger chamber as well. And as that door begins to open up, it stops and it also slams shut. While Ophelia is near the statues, taking her graphite brick and taking a little bit of a sample, all 6 of the statues begin to shift and move.
In this main room that we're in right now?
The main room that you are in right now.
Fudge.
And I would like you all to roll initiative.
Fudge!
Oh my god. Nice. New fight music?
14.
Damn,
Is Clint open his door because I opened mine?
They both slam shut.
So he didn't get in.
No,
he just opened the door.
It opened maybe like a foot or two, and then it was...
No, I'm just curious what triggered this, if it was Clint's door or my door.
Or Ophelia. It's hard to tell.
Oh, that
Not even
rascal.
here. She's not even here.
Asmund Hail Marys a knife all the way across the room where he thinks she's at.
I get a whopping 5. I'm not rolling hot.
5 for Clint.
20 for Rowan and 16 for Daisy.
16 for Daisy. And for Asmund,
11.
11 for Asmund.
Asmundia.
Are you sure you got 11? Because it filled in for 14.
Yeah. What?
You got a 14. It added your plus.
Okay.
Your modifier.
I rolled up. I saw 11 show up, but that's cool. I dig.
It can't
So-
be a +3, right?
All 6 of the statues.
My God.
This'll-
Are now
That's-
in play.
Fuck, helmed horrors. Oh no. they have the stats of a helmed horror, or at least the picture of it.
Io takes the first move with Rowan on deck. Io, seeing the statues move, is going to kind of look and she's going to smile. Oh, I knew it! We're in a tomb raiding mission. They're always going to attack us with the statues. She's going to rush forward with her harpoon and just go to the one. She doesn't know that Ophelia is there. She's going to rush over and just attack this statue. Now,
How
the
tall?
statues are large. Just keep that in mind. I guess I could adjust the tokens. I'll adjust the token sizes. They are large, not giant, and not medium. She's going to take 3 attacks with her harpoon. Ooh, that's unfortunate. That's an 11, an 8, and a natural 1. All of those are going to be insufficient to make contact with a helmed horror. On the natural 1, she's going to roll to see if she hits Ophelia. That's a 13. Ophelia's armor class is a 16. So Io did not help, but she did not hurt. As she rushes up to try to swing with her harpoon, it bounces off. Keep in mind, these are statues, so they are made of stone. And they just bounce off harmlessly. She is going to use a bonus action. She has a bonus action to do this, right? She's going to use her bonus action to tell Dermot. No. Ooh, within 30 feet of herself. Yeah, she's going to tell Dermot, Dermot, get over here and help me. Dermot can now use his reaction to take his movement speed to get closer. He's going to go here. I actually don't know if he was within 30 feet, but we're going to say... Nope, he wasn't. Never mind. Never mind. That is her turn. Bringing us to Rowan. Rowan Roth.
Picks up the Warhammer. Like, what the fuck are you guys doing? And will actually look up the exhaustion condition. It doesn't do it automatically. There it is. We're using this one, right? Not the new one, the old one.
Using what?
The exhaustion. We're using
Levels
the
of
old
exhaustion, I use the 5e.
one. Okay. So he's halved. Oof, not great. He can't make it up there. He's still exhausted. I mean, who knows? I need to get exhaustion gone. I don't know. It'll come closer. He's just going to. Still not 100% sure how, but he's seen it done a lot by Clint before, or to some extent. And do Eldritch Blast.
Which one would you like to target?
This,
That one?
This
Top
one.
left. Gotcha.
Yes, top left. That is a 17 and a 22.
17 and 22 are both hits.
10. 10. 5. 10 damage total.
10 damage total. Copy that. You gonna move at all, or you just stay in place?
Well, so I'm gonna do that. I'm also reading for the first time. What weapons do they look like they have? Like swords?
Mostly swords and spears.
Okay.
The statues are going to be armed with. They have a shield, and then about half of them have swords, half of them have shields, but some of them have been broken. So, like the spear is effectively a sword, etc., etc.
Mm-hmm. Right. He's going to see all of them here. It's like he's gonna dig deep and use my once per long rest ability to negate or ignore the effects of exhaustion for 10 minutes. And also I have resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage. I would move up, but I don't want it to attack me first. So it's gonna have to come to me. So yes, good for that.
Copy that. That will bring us to Daisy.
They're likely constructs, and they're made of
They are made of stone.
stone.
Shut up!
Yeah, Baxter, shut up.
She will summon the staff, or point at the same one, and spell circle will show up at the tip, and then beaming blue-white light streaks towards it, and cast Ray of Frost. For a 20.
20 is a hit as well.
It's gonna be a little bit easier. 8 damage total. Not great. Oh god, what are you planning?
Don't worry about it.
Are you... got it. 8 damage.
8 damage?
Yes. And... she's smart enough. So... she's not gonna do that. If you let me, because I have the ability, can I bonus action study the situation? And what the fuck just happened?
To try to ascertain, like, what the trigger was?
And what the trigger was, maybe we can reverse it. Asmon's not even in here. Is he in here?
Yes. He pushed open the
Okay.
door, and then the door slammed.
Did not
in
go
front of him.
inside.
Yeah.
Okay.
He, like, got it open a crack, got to see something, and then it shut in his face.
Okay. Well, if that's the case, then she can't see Ophelia, so there's almost no point in that. So I'm not going to do that instead, and I'll just cede my time.
Okay. That will make it Duggan's turn. And I think what Duggan is going to do is probably Water Bullet. That's typically what he does in this situation. I don't want to use all of his higher level spells, so we're just going to use a first level spell on Water Bullet. He is going to target... Ranges 90 feet, but if he gets closer, I think it's if he's closer it does more damage. So he has to get within 60 feet to do 4d6 of damage. So I think he's already within 60 feet. But he can move. We're gonna be a little ballsy here. Duggan's gonna move to get up to this point.
Thank you. Go say goodnight to mommy.
So he can be within...
Go say goodnight to mommy. In the kitchen.
He's not quite within 10 feet, which is unfortunate. So there's not really any benefit to moving closer, so I'm going to move him back, actually. He's gonna do Water Bullet against the animated statue. I'm going to do this so that I don't have to roll, and we'll maintain consistency with how he typically rolls. That is a 24 to hit, which is going to hit. So we're going to... That should take a first level spell slot, and he should roll 4d6 instead of 5, I'm pretty sure. So we're just going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. Roll. That's pretty good. 21 bludgeoning damage against this animated statue.
Nice.
I don't know what he's got bonus action wise, so I will look that up. But for the time being, I'm going to end Duggan's turn there and pass this over to Asmund.
Alright, yeah, I am unmuted. Okay. Is it worth doing some sort of check to see if we can just disable them? Hey, buddy. Hello?
You could...
Or, like, not really.
You could... I would allow you to make a check to see if you could disable them, but also by doing that, if you take your full action to do this, it would also give you insight into, like, hey, what type of vulnerabilities would they have, or, like, other solutions to this beyond just fighting the statues.
Sure.
But it will take your whole action to do that. You could do...
I'm far enough away from everything.
You could do Arcana, you could do Investigation, you could do... Or I'll do Perception.
Perception's my highest.
It would be Perception, Arcana, or just General Intelligence. 25.
Let's go.
Okay.
I know everything, Peter. Tell it to me.
Was that a natural 20?
It was 19 plus 6.
Okay, so not everything, but pretty darn high. You can tell the statues became animated. You can't see Ophelia, so you don't know exactly what the trigger was. Was it your door? Was it Clint's door? It's hard to tell. But you do know, you can tell, the statues only moved when the doors were opened, and then they slammed shut right before the statues became animated.
Mm-hmm.
You, maybe in your past experiences, have seen... there's clearly a like protective ward or something that's keeping them here. They're protecting this space. If you were able to leave the space, would they pursue you? Or would they just leave the space as it is? If you remember, Okarna told you they weren't expecting guests. So the fact that you're in here and you're trying to go into the next passage, that seems to be what the trigger is. Well, not necessarily the trigger, but that seems to be what's irritating the statues. You would recall that you weren't invited, and yet you're here, and so the statues are not happy about that. But would they pursue you should you leave this room? it doesn't really seem like there's a way to deactivate them.
I guess what I'm trying to figure out is what activated them in the first place, which it might have been the doors, but if that was the case, then why didn't they activate when we first came in through the other door? So it was one or both of the doors that were open that triggered them. But if that's the case, then what are they defending if someone's simply going through the doors? That said, I'm thinking out loud here, maybe we go through either Clint's door or my door, unless they're now locked, and just leave.
As a free action, you can attempt to push against the door, if you would like.
I will attempt to push against the door.
It does appear as if there is a force that is blocking it, in the sense that you cannot just immediately open the door. You can attempt to make a strength check to push through the door. But you have already used your action, so you would not be able to do that until next turn.
Right. Okay. Sounds good. I guess that's my turn then.
All right. Do you convey that information to your party mates?
Yes. Convey the information to the party mates, Asmund says. It was a joke, but do I need to now tell them, or can I just say that I can
say
give the information?
that I'll share that information. There we go. This is what I'm looking for. Layla. What is the range of this? 60 feet. It's going to target the one that Duggan targeted. And is going to cast a spell at 5th level. What is this? Inorganic material such as stone makes the disadvantage on the saving throw. Okay. Constitution saving throw. Here we go. You're going to see Layla kind of rush up kind of to where Duggan's at. She's going to point her finger out at where the animated statue where Duggan hit with the water bullet. She's going to bring her hands together, and as she does so, it's like a quick slap of her hands together. And as she's trying to pull them apart, there's resistance as she's pulling her hands apart, and there's a magical energy that's surging around her hands that's beginning to slowly push through, like a circle or a pulse centering from where her hands have collapsed together. And you're going to see something like that kind of mirror at the animated statue as she pulls her hands apart. There's going to be this pulse wave of energy with a loud... this one... Yes, a sudden loud ringing noise. Painfully intense. Just a crash of thunder centered at where the animated statue is. Pretty sure Shatter does... thunder damage, yeah. Constitution saving throw at disadvantage is a 9, which means it's going to fail. So it will take 5d8... 6d8, actually. Thunder damage. 1, 2, 3, and I'll just roll these twice. Wow, 7, 7, 8. 7, 7, 8. That's a 10. 7, 7, 8, 7, 1. 7, 14, 22, 29, 30, and it is vulnerable to thunder damage, so it will take 60 points of damage. As Layla is going to reach out and does this, the animated statue is no more.
Alright, good to know.
The flawless effigies now get to go. Will fly. How much movement do you got? 30 feet. Bless you.
Thank you. Seth is a Jew.
All right.
Shoot. Okay, I'm gonna roll a d4. It's gonna be between Clint and Asmund.
Ruh-roh.
Which one of you wants evens and odds?
Evens.
Okay, it's gonna rush towards you. Fortunately, Asmund, you are more than 30 feet from it, so it can only get to the edge here. The circle was to determine how far it can move. I just have a little radius to tell me how far I can move. And then, I don't believe it has a ranged attack. So it's going to use its action to dash to get up to you.
Wonderful.
But the other one is gonna run 20 feet here. Then, yeah, it's gonna run up to Clint. It has to dash to get here too. Heavy footfalls as these stone creatures, giant stone statues, begin to rush up. Then we have the Helmed Horrors. What have you got for me? And then after this, we'll have Ophelia do something, and then it'll be Clint. Helmed Horrors. The first one's gonna fly. I guess it's got to use its action to dash, because I don't think they have ranged attacks either. Straight for Daisy. And the other one is just going to take its attacks against Io, because Io is right in front of it. Anything special here? Nope. Just 2 attacks with its sword. That is a 14 and a 10. I believe both of those will probably miss, but I'll take a double check and roll damage for when that is happening. That is all that one's got. Ophelia is going to come down here. What do you think? Would she stay invisible?
Probably. If she can, if she is the one who caused it, she might try to also figure out if she caused it, or not. But if so, yes.
Interesting. I'm going to have her then disengage and back up over here. And that will take us to the other. I had to delete this one. But the animated statue is technically after. So this one as well is just going to take its action to rush. Can be a creature within 60 feet. So he's going to run out 30 feet if he can. It's a little bit too far, so I have to back this up. And then Dermot's within range. Excellent. So, Dermot's the only one that's within range. So what you're going to see is this statue is going to rush forward. It's going to see Dermot, and Dermot is going to, like, you're going to see him kind of, like, look around as if something is, like, whispering to him. And he is going to have to roll a charisma saving throw. Yep, charisma saving throw for Dermot. Natural 16. Plus 3, 19 saving throw. He passes. Alright, Clint, you're up.
Okay. Which was it the Flawless Effigy by Roan and Daisy that they attacked? Or did they end up... Yeah, which one did Roan and Daisy attack?
The one that's by Asmund.
Okay. How hurt does it look?
It's been chipped. Like
Been
it's
chipped?
got a crack in it.
Okay. He's just gonna start shooting at it with Eldritch Blasts.
Next to you.
No, he's gonna shoot at the one that's already hurt. He's gonna start whittling that one down.
15 is...
Start getting some numbers off the board here. That will be 23 and
Absolutely.
24.
Both are hits. That's 10 damage on Io from before.
Um, 14 and 10.
24 points of damage from Eldritch Blast, 24 force damage. Let me see. I don't believe this has a resistance to that. It does not. And you're familiar?
We'll hit it with one more Eldritch Blast. Ooh, 20.
Also a hit.
Also a hit. 9.
9 points of force damage on top of that. This thing has been bloodied by these pelts of energy cracking into it.
They're force.
Yes, force damage.
Yes.
Causing there's like dust on the ground as the statue is beginning to show significant cracks and wear in its structural integrity. Dermot is next. Dermot is going to rush over to get where he can. Filing in over here, and he's going to pull out his necklace, the dodecahedral necklace that he's got, and he's going to do 2 attacks against the statue that Io is fighting. Ophelia would hear him kind of whisper to himself, again, remember what Maggie told you, at a distance, and he's going to shoot twice. Oh, come on, Dermot. An 11 does not hit, but a 23 does.
That kills people.
Where is my other D8? There it is. That is 20. Oh. 5, 8, 18. Wow, 26 radiant damage. And what is she fighting? She's got the Helmed Horror. I don't believe the Helmed Horror has resistance to... does not. So 26 radiant damage, but I don't believe it suffers the other effect. Correct. And then, this is what happens when you have a lot of NPCs. Io is going to capitalize by taking 3 additional strikes. One of them will hit. While I roll that damage, Rowan, you're up.
He's gonna run next to it and then smack it twice. Right, let me actually do that. Yes, smack it twice with. And because there's this construct, it's not an object. Technically.
Io does 7 damage. It is not an object, it is a construct.
Nat 20 for 25,
Ooh.
and then 21 for the other attack. Weird. So, where are my specific dice? I should have lined them up. There we go. So 15 automatically plus another 6, so 21. And then for the other attack, 13. So 34 total for those 2 attacks.
What was the attack roll for the second one?
21.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was 21 damage.
It was.
So 21 damage
But
on
also
the first attack because it was a crit. So what was your attack roll for the second attack?
21.
Was also a 21?
16 plus 5, yes.
Oh, I see. So 21 damage for the first attack.
And then 15, and then 13 for the second attack.
And then 13 for the second.
Which is
For a
34.
total of 34. Is your punching
It's the
considered magical?
adamantine warhammer.
Oh, this is the hammer?
The adamantine warhammer, yes.
Okay, so copy that. Copy that. Copy that.
One more time for the people in the back.
Yeah, do it again.
Copy that.
Yeah!
Yeah, it's not
Roger.
It's not an object, so
It's
it
not
doesn't
an object,
do
so it doesn't
crit
auto-crit,
damage.
Roger.
But it's adamantine, so it still hurts.
Whoa.
It eats through. The way I do my adamantine is that will eat through its magic resistance.
Yeah.
Because it's adamantine, so it will take the full damage, even though it's technically not a magical weapon. The material cuts through that and will take its full damage. That was a substantial hit, actually. From that, just that one round, that statue has been bloodied. Anything further from Rowan?
I see him rolling.
Well, it's not an improvised
Great.
weapon. I am still trying to figure out what counts in some of these things. So currently, well, yes, it is.
Oh, actually. Okay, it's too late for me to do this for Rowan.
Oh,
Oh, Rowan's outside of it, but Daisy won't be, so you're fine.
but I don't want Daisy to get hurt. So it's what do you mean?
Just keep going.
Well, funny you say that, Daisy.
Oh wait, actually, maybe he is.
Hold on. What the fuck are you doing?
It's too late for me to do it now on Rowan, but at the beginning of Daisy's turn, she'll have to do something.
Well, it's the beginning of her turn.
Okay, so Rowan's done.
Yeah.
Okay, so at the beginning of Daisy's turn, I didn't call this, it's too late, so we're going to let Rowan stand. I do need a Constitution saving throw from Daisy.
Can I ask why? I'll do it, but can I ask why?
There is an aura that comes off of the effigy that is by Clint.
Okay. Con save. Not good. 14. Sorry. No, 12.
12.
I'm doing math correctly this time. Yeah.
Okay, you begin your turn within 30 feet of this creature. You are sickened for as long as you remain in the area, which means you have the poisoned condition. Does Daisy have a chaotic? Does she have an evil alignment?
No.
No? Then she is just poisoned. That's all.
She does not have any, but she would not be
Yes,
evil.
the character of Daisy does not lean towards evil, from what I understand.
Yes.
So that is
okay.
it. You just have the poisoned condition.
Which does what exactly? Because I actually don't.
Disadvantage on attack rolls, I believe.
Is it just that?
Pretty sure.
Okay. Okay. 30 feet of that.
Attack rolls and ability checks.
The flawless effigy.
Say again?
This thing.
What? Yes, you're targeting that.
No. That's the thing that's radiating
That's the thing that's
it.
creating the aura. Yes.
Got it. That's what that is.
30
He
foot
is
aura.
in it. Okay. He's definitely in range of that.
He is, but I didn't call it.
Okay. They didn't do it. Well. Fuck, I don't know what to do. She's going to go around. It is out of the aura.
As soon as she leaves the aura, she's no longer poisoned.
Okay, so she starts feeling better. And it gets an idea of what's going on. Can we see the aura, or is it just like a...
Technically, you cannot see it.
Okay. Okay. The brazier, is that on the ground?
It is on the ground. Yes, it is on the ground.
Is it bolted to the ground?
It is not bolted.
Never mind. It's definitely weighs more than that. All right, she's going to step this way.
Does that? She left the melee range, right?
Indeed.
So unless prevented, it's going to take the attack of opportunity. Natural 20.
Okay, so I forgot that Rowan doesn't have Sentinel anymore. Also, that wouldn't have come into play anyways. Do it.
Okay. That is...
Wait. Oh, never mind. I thought this was the other thing. Reaction, reroll the attack.
Oh.
She does not want to die here. So,
that attack roll changes from a natural 20 to a 15.
It misses. Thank God. Okay.
Swinging, just barely able to dodge, using her time magic, seeing what's happening, is able to manipulate where she's going to walk to avoid its attack.
And again, cast Ray of Frost. Because it also reduces the speed of the target.
Oh, sure.
19.
Which one?
The Helm Tower.
The Helm Tower?
Mm-hmm.
19 does not hit.
Does not hit the Helm Tower.
Not the Helm Tower, no.
You guys. That's not good. Okay.
I mean, a 20 hit.
20 hits.
20 hits, which means the Sarma Pass is 20.
No!
I thought I hit it before with
You
a
hit
lower number.
the Flawless Effigy.
But
the Helm Tower.
yes, I did not hit. They have the same picture, so you're tricking me.
But they have different names.
Yeah, I'm not paying attention to that. I'm looking at the big giant thing. Can I do a bonus action study? I want to ask a specific question.
Sure.
And she might know this. Does she know if they're immune to the poison condition?
The statues?
Yes. I would assume so, based
Yes.
on them being statues.
Constructs. They are constructs and statues and are therefore immune to the poison condition.
Okay. All right. Go with that.
All right. I'm going to have Duggan repeat his previous turn. He's going to fly over and he's going to use Water Bullet. He's going to cast it That's unfortunate. Because it misses.
Oh,
Well. That's it for Duggan. Alright, Asmund, you're up. You begin also in an aura from a flawless effigy, so I need you to make a constitution saving throw.
Ow. Dude, my rolls are garbage tonight.
Okay. You also have the poisoned condition. This means you have disadvantage on your attack rolls. Unless you have an evil alignment.
I don't think I do.
In which case, you may proceed with your turn.
What should I do? Woo!
Hey, I might be AFK for a little bit. I just lost both my monitors. I can still hear, but yeah, I'm getting no video input to either of my monitors, which is weird. My graphics card just shit out.
Of this thing, this aura.
Say again?
Say again what the effects are of this aura that we're in.
You are poisoned. It means you have disadvantage on your attack rolls. That's all.
So I roll twice and the lesser roll hits.
On the lower
okay.
roll, yep.
Is the counting one. Alright, and he's coming after me, it looks like. And
this one has been bloodied. It's below half hit points because Clint's helping you out.
Alright, I'm gonna take my two-handed spear. I'm gonna do Zephyr Strike. Cast that, and then we're gonna do Ruin's Wake, and then so it's hit dice. So I have to roll once and twice. Oh
no!
F.
So the 8 with the disadvantage is not going to hit, but you get 2 attacks, so you can attack a second time.
Okay. Alright, I suppose we'll do some of that attacking a second time business. Here we go. Whack. Whack. Yes, 14, right?
14.
That hits.
That's also not a hit.
Oh no! Asmund uses his Zephyr running to go. Wait, how far do I go? I can go like. Yeah, okay.
Is it twice your movement speed on the first turn?
Just an additional. Until his
additional.
concentration ends, 1 turn, he can get an additional 30.
That's fine.
However,
I'm just gonna here to Daisy.
You left its melee range, so it's going to use its reaction to take a multi-attack or a single slam attack against you.
Wonderful. Love that.
That's a 15. What's your armor class?
I'm dead.
16.
I think it hits.
Your armor class is 16, right?
Oh, there goes 16. So does that mean it misses?
It misses.
Yeah.
And that was action bonus action movement, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So that will take us to Layla. Layla. Not. Yes. Yes, Layla. What have you got for me, Layla? I think I'll use a second level shatter this time. On the animated statue, kind of up by where, above Dermot, kind of between Dermot and Daisy. Don't want to burn all her high spells. That is a failure. Once again, she kind of claps her hands together, and as she does so and like pulls her hands apart, there's a clapping sound. It's kind of delayed because you first hear the clapping of her hands. Oh, she's got to move a little closer, I think. You'll hear the clapping of her hands, and then just a second later, you'll hear just this loud sonic boom as it takes 16 bludgeoning damage. And then she's going to move a little bit closer. Kind of up by the fire, positioning herself like this. Flawless Effigies now get to go.
Mm.
It has... Well, Asmund has left. So the closest person to the door is Rowan. So it's going to come down here. It's going to double overlap. I should probably link them at a particular time. So the Flawless Effigy is going to take its 2 attacks against Rowan. I believe at this angle it will get flanking. That's a 23 to hit on the first one. And a dirty 20 to hit on the second.
Of course they hit, yes. They both hit. This is going to be fun.
Does he have a chaotic alignment? Sorry, an evil alignment. Probably not.
No, they were supposed to. Remember?
10. So 18,
he's a neutral.
18 bludgeoning damage. And you can tell as it punches you, it's almost like there's a flash of light. And you can feel like this energy is trying to seek you out and determine what kind of person are you. And if you were of a particular alignment, that light might do some additional damage to you. And then 2 on you, Clint. Clint's not here. So I will roll that when he gets back. Then we have, I think it's just the one helmed. Oh no, they're both available. So the helmed horror here, up by Rowan, also gets flanking. That is 25 and 25
Damage?
to hit
Yes.
both times. So the damage is different. I don't know why I got rid of my d10s. Actually, these are d8s because it has a shield. So 2d8 plus 8 is what you're going to take. That is 3, 5, 9, 13. So 13 slashing damage. And then the other one is...
I'm so sorry. Was the other one bludgeoning?
Yes.
You said bludgeoning.
It was
and how much was it?
18 bludgeoning.
Okay, halved.
Oh, yeah, because you're resistant to bludgeoning and slashing, or just bludgeoning?
Yes, bludgeoning, slashing, piercing.
Okay,
I
so that was
completely
18
forgot about
reduced
that.
to 9, and then 13 reduced to 6.
Okay.
So a total of 15 damage.
I'm
the
actually
other one
sweet.
is going to take 2 attacks at Io.
Completely forgot.
Pretty sure those are both going to hit Io, so I'll roll the damage for Io here. And then, once again, what do we want to do with Ophelia?
Honestly, don't know if she'd come out of invisibility.
You think so? Right now?
I really don't know if she would. She doesn't a lot of the time.
I'm going to have her move to the other side. Probably making her way to, like, investigate the ruins and dead portions of the statue.
Press the thing she did before, and maybe that'll change it.
Okay. Clint, now that you're back, I'm going to roll the 2 attacks that the Flawless Effigy had against you. That's an 18 and a 25.
Oh, dear. Did it mess up again?
I can see that he's on the call.
Yeah, but his stuff might
Don't know if he
still
can hear
messed
us
up.
now. I will set these off to the side. Oh, he's going to be up next, though, isn't he? I still have the animated statue before Clint goes. So the animated statue, once again... Actually, no. It's going to pivot after Layla did her thing against it. It's going to pivot, and you're going to see Layla, like, narrow her eyes like she is also hearing something whisper to her. And must make a charisma saving throw. Okay, it's a +0 here. That is a 12. So what you're going to see is the animated statue around that's staring at Layla actually, like, breaks apart, and it's almost like the Iron Man 3 suit that he starts with, it like breaks apart into like a hollow suit, and it flies over to Layla and like wraps around her. That's its turn. All right, Clint, are you with us? Seth?
Testing.
There we go. There we go.
Hey.
So before you begin, I have to roll I rolled my attacks against you.
Yep. No, you don't. You don't have to. It's okay.
No.
Which was an 18 and a 25.
Yeah, both of those hit.
Those both hit. So let me roll the damage real quick, and then you will have to make a con save for me. That's 11 plus 8, so 19 bludgeoning. And then I need a con save.
Con save. Con. 15.
15? You're good.
19 bludgeoning, right?
Correct.
Yeah. All right. That one's still Oh, Asmund didn't kill the one?
No, he was at disadvantage, so he couldn't hit it.
I see. Alright, I'm going to try to finish that one off. 17 and a 21.
On the effigy?
Yes.
17 and 21, I believe, are both hits. Yes.
Oh. That will be 28 points of force damage.
This is really irritating. $28?
Yes. Double 14s.
Sorry, they changed how they're doing the hit points, and I can't see what the current hit points for anything is. Where... I apologize.
You're forgiven.
I know what it had. I can't even see it in the initiative order for some reason. It had 34. So when you did 28, so it's got 6 hit points left.
Alright, I'm going to hit it with another Eldritch Blast from my familiar. That'll hit 15 plus 8.
Yep.
Alright. So this is how I'm going to do this. So Clint has been focusing this one that's been under attack while kind of shielding this other one with his shield. He's still getting hit. He's like kind of more paying attention to the one that's wounded more so than the one that's actively beating on him. So he's got his shield kind of raised and he's shooting at this other thing, not even looking. And this thing kind of reaches over his shield and bonks him on the head. And then he'll finish it off. He'll he's shooting the same spot on this thing over and over, just chipping away at this thing's armor. Whereas the last one finds a gap and just strikes this thing, and it just rumbles into parts and
crumbles into the dust on the ground.
Yes. And he'll kind of like let out a sigh. Finally. And then he'll kind of turn back towards the one that's standing by him. Just you and me, big fella.
Interesting.
That's it.
That's it for you. All right. Durmot points his necklace once again, taking 2 more shots at the Helmet Horror by Io. Missing the first one, hits it with the second one, did 22 points of radiant damage to it. And then Io is going to take 3 more swings with her harpoon. Missing all 3 of them, taking us back to Rowan.
Right. Gonna sidestep poison real quick. And smack it twice with the hammer again. That is a 21, and it doesn't hit.
21 to hit does hit.
21 to hit, and then also another one that is 8 plus 5, which is not going to hit. I put them down and they disappear. Where are my 10s? They're not. Literally, I'm looking and I can only see my 100s, and it's like, this isn't. I didn't put
well,
them
that's
anywhere.
it still counts. This is the Warhammer again?
Yes. 11 damage on that.
Copy that.
Yeah. And that's kind of it.
Oh, and you're not in the radius anymore because...
No, I just moved.
Oh, okay, sure. Yeah, that works. If you get out of the radius, you're not affected by it.
Yeah.
All right, if that's it for you, then we'll shift to Daisy.
Yeah. Need to figure out if his... Need to figure out if they're magical damage. Because I can deal force damage with unarmed strikes. Would that count?
Sorry?
Dealing force damage with your unarmed strike would count as magical?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, Daisy.
And then
Yes,
Duggan,
you
you're up
are.
after Daisy.
I'm prepared.
I've just got fucking like nothing for this. Have thunder damage.
Now, Daisy would have witnessed thunder damage was very helpful against the animated statue, the one that's down by
Yeah.
Layla. Did seem
Yeah.
like that statue was vulnerable to thunder damage.
The problem is that I don't have thunder damage spells. I don't have combat spells right now. Just do it again. Ray of Frost.
Helm Horror again?
Oof. Yeah, it doesn't hit. It's a 10 total.
Oof. Rough.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
rough, buddy.
Should be fine.
All right.
Do a long rest and get better spells.
All right, Duggan, you're up. Asmund on deck.
Okay. It's kind of hard to see where my character is on this stream. It's blurry. Am I close to any enemies?
Yes, there is a
I
Helm
mean,
Horror
I see
right
that's
here.
where I am. Okay. Fresh helmed horror or currently beleaguered?
Taken a bit of damage. It is bloodied. No, sorry,
Okay.
that's the one. Yes, it is bloodied. Yep.
Okay, and then my perception being what it is, and having observed the fight, have I been able to determine what kind of damage seems to be most effective against said helm horror?
Nothing has seemed more or less effective. It's just that it's really tough to hit.
Oh, okay.
Nothing that you've seen
and then-
used has not worked. It's just been really harder to hit it in general.
Gotcha. Is there any I can't see by the map, but is there anyone who's next to it, like in melee engagement with it?
Io is next to it in melee.
Okay. And am I in symbiotic entity? Because I see I have temporary hit points. I don't know if that's from the last combat that we did.
You were in symbiotic entity. That is correct. You did that in the last combat,
Okay.
and it's not been an hour since then, so you should be in symbiotic entity.
Oh, okay. Well, cool. Wheel. I am going.
Where did it put it? Oh, there it is.
I'm going to cast Water Bullet at second level at the, what's it called? The thingamajig. The Helmed Horror. And that will be a 19 to hit.
A 19 against the Helmed Horror does not hit.
Wow. Crazy. All right. Well, it goes skittering off into the distance and ricochets off the walls.
Splashing into water, splashing Io's body. She is grateful for the gift of moisture. In this
Is there
hot
is there
environment.
anyone who's needing like assistance elsewise?
Well, since you cast a leveled spell, so you can't do healing word right now.
Right, but should I be moving towards anyone particular to potentially heal them?
Io's taken a bit of a beating. She is bloodied at this point. And then Rowan's taken some damage, and I think that's pretty much it.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna close distance then, or at least as much distance as I can, to try to see if I can get the Helmed Horror to pay attention to me rather than her.
Yeah, you can walk right up to it if you want.
I will do that. I'll walk right up to it and go, yeah, 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 yeah.
Okay.
Just kidding. I'll actually say, your helm looks horrible. What are you doing?
All right, Asmund, you're up.
Oh, I was muted. I said, yay!
Yay! You are no longer
Yay.
poisoned because you stepped out of the aura, and then the thing that caused it is now dead. So you are no longer at disadvantage. You still have Zephyr Strike, which means that 1d8 damage buff does still apply until you use it.
You know, I was in a different tab, and I came back to this tab, and it's gone. It's acting all funky on me, so give me a minute.
Ian, I can't believe you'd make us wait this long.
Nah. Load map load.
Oh, damn.
What happened?
Travis, What the heck? Oh, there we go.
What you looking for?
I just click. Well, okay, it's just not going to work. I hate this stupid website.
All right, I
Alright,
have it on the Edison. I
Oh,
have
did it actually roll?
on
That's
the
fine.
Discord? If you want me to zoom in and look at something, I have the map pulled up there.
Basically, I was just gonna pull up rolls and stuff. I was just gonna go for the nearest guy with my spear.
That would be the Helmed Horror. You would get advantage because of flanking, because of where Rowan's at. If
Cool.
you can reach it, which I think you can. Yep, just in range. If you move up here, you will get advantage. That's just one, right? Oh, 15 and 11. First attack
Tough.
is a miss,
Okay.
but second
I'm
attack
at
also add
again.
advantage. Ooh, 22
22. Oh,
will
close.
hit. 22 will hit.
That was two-handed.
Two-handed.
So that's damage.
And then on top of that, you get to add an additional d8 because of Ruin's Wake. And then if you Zephyr Strike, you can add an additional d8 on top of that too.
I already Zephyr struck though.
You didn't add the Zephyr Strike damage.
Oh,
So
okay.
you get a one use of the Zephyr Strike damage. You haven't taken damage, so you're still concentrating on it.
So how? Oh, where would I pull that at?
So you just randomly add, this one attack, you can dump another d8 of damage into it. Are you kidding me?
Garbage, dude.
That's actually
You
crazy.
guys want to play this game, and this is what happens. Like, get out of here. Just kidding.
9
Okay, well, I mean, hey, damage is damage, I guess. Whoop,
9
whoop.
damage to it. It's starting to look pretty rough. You also, technically, I think, can still nick with your Blade of Broken Mirrors if you want. I don't know if you have to use your bonus action to make the attack, but I think you can pull out the dagger real quick and take a nick attack.
Sure. How do I do that?
Just make an attack roll with the Blade of Broken Mirrors.
Hold up. I gotta go back to attacks. Okay. Attack roll.
17 is not going to make it. Okay.
What? Oh. And then I rolled max damage. What the heck?
All right. You want to stay put? That took most of your movement
Sure.
to get up there.
I'll stay put.
Layla is going to turn and is
And
going
leave.
to... Duggan, since you weren't here, you didn't quite see. But this weird statue, flew at... It, broke apart like an Iron Man suit and flew at Layla, the wizard that you've been traveling with, and, covered her up. And you'll see, the faceplate will lift, and you'll be able to see her face as she is turning and begins doing something weird with her hands. There's a little
I was there for that.
that begins to grow into a little orb of flame. And it gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, and then she throws it, centered in the center of this sphere as she is going to cast Fireball. And Io, Dermot, and Duggan must make dexterity saving throws.
Yuck. Remind me who Layla is again?
Layla is the captain of the ship. The airship that you've been flying on. Oh, that's not bad. Okay. Ophelia is going to use a reaction to use one of the charges of the necklace to allow you to re-roll that saving throw, Duggan. $15, I think, is probably going to make it. DC 15. Yep. So all three of you make it, which means you're only going to take half damage from the fireball. I'm going to roll that damage. Oh, well, shit. They all get to go after that. Four, 9, 11, 13. 17, 23, 25, 29. 29 reduced to 14 fire damage each.
That's disgusting.
I don't take a hit. The damage is too low.
That's 14
I
damage
guess
for
that's
each
not how
of
that
them.
works.
Then the flawless effigy. One of them is dead. So it's just gonna go for Clint. 2 attacks on you, Clint. That's a 15 and a 9.
Neither of those hit.
Then 2 attacks on Rowan.
Fuck, I just
Okay.
lost my monitors again. What the hell?
no.
That is a 9 and a 15 on Rowan.
No.
And then the other one, it's going to make 1 attack on Duggan and 1 attack on Io. That is a dirty 20 each.
Well, that hits.
That is 11 on you, Duggan. And
Where is this creature? Like, is it within 10 feet of me?
Yes.
Cool. I will respond after the attack resolves then.
Well, you take 7 points of slashing damage.
Ouch.
That's it. That's the end
Oh,
of
man.
it.
Oh, man. My temporary hit points, bro.
Then we're going to have Ophelia stay invisible, and then the animated statue has control of Layla and is going to attempt to make Dermot make a saving throw as well. You'll see the armor will fly off of Layla.
Do I get
and
to react?
Yes, you can use a reaction.
Okay, sorry. I'm going to do Halo of Spores at that creature. Which one is it? Is it the FG?
No, it's the animated statue that was on Layla.
Animated statue. Okay.
This one's
2d6 because I'm in symbiotic entity. So it's 7 damage, necrotic.
That has to be a certain distance from you, though. That's the 10 feet, right?
Yes, you said the creature was within 10 feet of me?
Yeah, that's the Helmed Horror that was attacking you. So you can use that on the Helmed Horror if you want.
Oh, yeah, Helm Horror then.
However, it is immune to necrotic damage.
Well, shucks.
But then the animated statue flies off of Layla and flies towards Dermot, kind of encasing him. Layla begins to shake her head like she is happy to have whatever influence was distracting her is now gone. She looks and sees the scorch marks on the ground, and she's a little bit embarrassed and flustered, and she stares at the animated statue, kind of encasing Dermot. Clint, it's now your turn. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. Sorry, Charisma. Constitution saving throw.
I'd rather make the charisma, but okay. 17.
17, you're good.
Cool. I'm just gonna go ham and do all my Eldritch Blast right at this this guy in front of me here. Oh boy. We got a 12.
Nope.
We got an 18.
Yep.
And then we got a 24.
Yep, 2 out of 3 hits.
The first one's gonna
Two out of 3
ricochet,
ain't
and he's gonna change his angle and aim for a gap in the armor. Hit it twice for a whopping 25 damage.
25 damage. Registered.
And
Anything
then,
further?
he's gonna bonus action disengage and kind of make his way over there. Gonna just park right there.
Dermot is now going to turn towards Layla. Takes 2 shots with his necklace. I don't know what Layla's AC is, but I'm pretty sure... Yeah, it's a 12. So these are both going to hit. The first one
Ouch.
will actually give advantage. I will roll that damage in a moment. Io is going to flip around this way, confused at what's happening to Dermot. But she's got to take care of this thing. It has been hitting her consistently. But by moving around, by Duggan being there, it's going to enable her to have advantage. She's going to make 3 attacks at advantage. That is a 19. Damn it! 24, so she finally got a hit on it. And an 8. So she got hitting at it. It's just 2 of the attacks just bounce off harmlessly. But she does manage to secure 1 hit on it. That is a total of, I think, 10 damage that she deals. Nope, 9. 9 points of damage to the Helmed Horror, slowly chipping away at its hit points. Rowan, you're up.
Same shit.
The Helmed Horror by you is well beyond bloodied.
Cool. Well, I'm going to go
45 damage to Layla.
Oh,
Yep.
Dermot, why you gotta be so good at what you do?
I'm gonna be using. I think I'm going to be using 2 maxi points, but I'll change that if I need to. To make an attack with the fists. Can I? Alright, there's so many new things. I don't even know where to look. Yes, using Haymaker. So I'm going to, to attack. Haymaker is max damage if I hit.
Okay.
21.
21 is a hit.
Barely. And that will be 15 damage.
Sitting at 13. So, Rowan, how do you want to do this?
Just like punch out the legs.
Oh,
And
is this an unarmed strike? Or is it the hammer?
I think it actually has to be the hammer because I will find it, but oh, got it. Cool. All my attacks are yes, they do count as magical.
Okay.
Because I have just Moxie fueled fists. It's a special thing. It's just this is
Okay.
where I find
Copy.
it. It's
Copy. That's all good.
I think even the normal damage is still technically, but I'm just gonna use force damage anyways. Finally.
I'm gonna let.
Hmm?
The thing is, are you gonna use
Resistant to
force damage
force?
or not?
I'll use force damage.
It is immune to
resistant to
force
force?
damage.
It's immune to force damage.
Oh snap!
Wait. They'll just. Okay. So what do we do? It's still there?
It's gonna still be there.
Immune to force damage. That's odd. But okay. I mean, can't really do anything about it. Second attack. Same, 21.
And it still gets the haymaker.
If I use a Moxie point, I believe it's special. Oh, wait, let me look. Yes. Yes,
Okay.
I do.
Then
So, 15.
Now it's dead.
15. Yes.
So
What is going
You have now
on?
learned that the Helmed Horror is immune to force damage. How do you want to do this?
Just knock out his legs and then run to this one because I am not exhausted at the moment. I will be in a little bit. I'll be fucking terrified. Using a Moxie point to do the same thing
However, you did enter the aura, so I do need you to make a con save for me, just real quick.
at the start of my turn, isn't it?
When you enter it.
Oh, okay. This is a cool thing. That's not gonna do it.
So all it means is your poison
con
for the
save
attacks are
is-
disadvantage.
Well, I don't want that. 13.
13 actually makes it.
Oh, it does. Cool. Oh, I got less than that. Cool. That doesn't. Okay, cool. Now, attacking, bonus action, Moxie point, 2 attacks. Yeah. Cool. Ooh, not good for that one. 9 and 23.
Yep, 23.
Okay. So this, and then that is a. Alright, 7 damage,
7 damage.
and that'll be it.
Copy that. Daisy's
Guys.
up next.
Real quick. This was the Father's Day gift that just came in. It says Nerdy Dad's build character.
Build character, like character sheets.
Ah.
Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha.
All right, back to it.
Ray of wait, how far am I? Perfect. Ray of frost on the effigy. Ooh, 27.
27?
Yeah.
That's a hit.
I swear they're disappearing.
And Duggan, you're up next.
10 damage. 10 cold
10
damage.
Don't believe cold matters for this. Nope. Ah, yes it does.
Oh.
Resistant to cold.
Ah. Good. That's all I'm gonna do. So
All right,
that's good.
Duggan, you're up. Asmund on deck.
All right, give me just a second. I'm pulling up the map on my computer.
You still have the Helmed Horror right in front of you.
Cool.
You have flanking on melee attacks because of where Io is positioned, and then you have Dermot covered with the other statue.
Jeez, but you can't make out with your baby.
Okay.
Babe.
Sorry, guys, I had to grab a baby. Okay, so Dermot is covered. Boy, how big is this Helmed Horror?
Yes, that's my piece of
It's a size large.
And I guess I'm a size large too.
Correct.
So interesting. All right, so what does it mean when I have flanking? It's
You
an
have
advantage on physical
Advantage
attacks.
on melee attacks.
Do Helmed Horrors count as objects?
No, they are constructs, but they are not objects.
Got it. Is that right?
Daddy's playing his game with his friends. You need to let him do his thing for a little bit.
Yeah, let me play my game. All right. Well, I'm gonna do Primal Savagery cantrip. I'm going to roll with advantage. You say? Wow.
Oh, no.
Okay. Apparently, I am not doing anything. I'm gonna bonus action healing word. For what's her face, Io.
Io?
I'm assuming I can do that, right? Like it
Yes,
doesn't matter
'cause
that
you used a
she's on the other side of that. She's on the other side of the thingamajig. Okay, I'm gonna do it at 3rd level. So that'll be 6d4 plus 4. Wow, really? Come on. That was literally all 1s and 2s.
13 hit points. She was below 50, so she's happy to take it. Okay.
Boy, where's Tuskers when you need him?
Asmund, you're up. Your number of targets is decreasing.
Here, let me pull up your stream now. Where am I at? Up there. Alright, yeah, I'll go help Rowan with that guy.
And then if we use your movement, it's going to be a little bit iffy because he's a little bit far. So you're not quite going to be able to close the distance to get... Oh, you have 35 as a elf, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
So you could actually come up here, which would give yourself and Rowan flanking, but because you entered it, I do need a con save to see if you get poisoned again.
Fudge. One moment. Abilities, Constitution. 20.
You're all good. All right. You have advantage. You're not poisoned. Anything you want to do, you've got advantage on it, melee attack wise.
Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna go spear again. I feel like that dude in the Burger King drive-thru. You're like everyone knows I'm doing the spear thing. All right, 18.
Yep.
20.
Both hits.
Okay. And I'm gonna do another one just because. Well, I guess I'll do damage first. 11.
Then another D8 on top of that too.
That was actually a max damage roll. Nice. 16 damage.
And
Is he dead yet?
It's not dead yet. Then roll your second attack damage. You already did the attack roll.
Okay. Wait. Oh, I was doing it at advantage, but I guess.
Oh, you're right. You're right. You could do your second attack roll. 22, still at 17, still a hit.
Max
another
damage
11,
again.
and then another D8 on top of that.
There you go. What are the odds of that?
Pretty damn hurt. And then if you want a bonus action, pull out the knife again. You can make an attack with
He's
the
whipping
knife.
out his knife for a 29.
That is a natural 20.
Yep.
So what you
Critical
get
hit.
is because it's a bonus action, we don't add your dex. It's a natural 20. I'll let you do it. Oh, I see what it did. So it'd be 2 plus 4 would be 6 plus 1 would be 7. So if we did 12 plus 2, so 14. It would do 14. 14 points of damage. It didn't quite do the crits the same way I do them, but I got the math in. This thing is really hurt. It is crumbling. Pieces of it have started to fall off. It's like its torso is, half of its torso is on the ground. It is somehow managing to keep itself together, though. But that is action, bonus action, and movement from Asmund, which allows us to go to Layla. Layla does not know how this works, but she does know a couple things. That animated statue really irritated her, and it's standing in a line. with the other Helmed Horror. So she is going to use another 3rd level spell slot to cast Lightning Bolt. Meaning, Dermot and the Helmed Horror must make dexterity saving throws. The Helmed Horror...
Talking about me?
No, you're fine.
Okay.
Helmed Horror, dexterity saving throw, failed. And when she tries to target the armor, she also will hit Dermot. So the armor failed, but Dermot must also make a dexterity save. He might actually succeed. Nope. He failed as well. That's rough. I believe that's another 8d6 lightning damage. Who's next after that? The effigy? I guess I will roll this real quick. That's the disadvantage of having all my monsters go back to back. 8, 10, 15, 20, 26, 29, 30 lightning damage that this thing will take. Don't believe it is resistant. Nope. So 30 lightning damage taken. 30 lightning damage. The Helmed Horror, I don't believe has resistance to that either. The Helmed Horror will die as it is lit with sparking with electric energy, just collapses to the ground. But Dermot will also take 30 lightning damage. That means you really only have 2 opponents. The Flawless Effigy, which is almost dead, is going to turn and make 1 attack against each Asmund and Rowan. Asmund, that is a 24. Rowan, that is a 14.
Oh my. I may have died.
Asmund, that is a total of 10 bludgeoning. What is your alignment? Do you have an evil alignment?
I don't think I do.
Then you will take the 10 bludgeoning, and that is it. The animated statue
No, I'm actually fine.
is then going to... Huh. Who's next?
Who's next?
Duggan, can you make a charisma saving throw for me?
No. Because the second I do, I'm going to fail. 13.
Okay, you succeed.
Oh. Well, all right then.
In that case, it's just gonna walk over to. It's gonna walk over to you, Duggan. And it's just gonna take a weird attack at you. 9 does not hit, I assume.
Yes. Duggan will lean back and go. You missed.
Alright, Clint, you're up.
All right. How hurt is the effigy looking here?
Very.
Very?
In fact, the armor that's on the statue that's like on Dermot is also pretty rough.
Okay. I'm gonna have my familiar make an Eldritch Blast at the effigy here for a 19.
19's a hit.
And then 10 force damage.
Copy that.
It's still kicking. Oh.
Nope, it is not. How do you want to do this?
identifying the weak points, he's going to put a well-placed blast and split the armor clean down the middle and have the remnants turn into dust. And with that, he's going to put his attack or his attention over to these guys. And he'll move about over here. And I've gathered kind of from watching the battle that force damage doesn't really work on
Force damage did not work on the helmed horror. This is a different creature.
the animated
statue.
Statue. Okay.
They are individual creatures in different stat blocks for each one. For the 3.
I see. Alright. Eldritch Blast. Why not? Ooh. No. That is a 16 and a nat 1.
Uh, 16 and a nat 1. I want you to tell me. I just had to read something real quick. I want you to tell me what happens on the nat 1.
Well, the 16 was the first one I rolled, so that one's gonna hit. So I want to resolve that
Is
one
it?
first. Huh?
When you shoot at it, the armor recedes, and you instead are shooting at Dermot, and Dermot's armor is higher than 16.
Okay. Interesting.
So it will hit Dermot, but not actually do anything, and then the natural 1 will take effect.
The nat one's gonna miss and hit Duggan, and I'll make a separate roll
attack?
for that to see if it actually hits him. Ooh, Duggan, does a 17 hit?
17 should hit. I think his AC is 16. Though in Symbiotic Entity, that might not be the case.
Ooh. Oh, alright. Well, if it hits him, he's going to take the full 15 damage.
I am going to have... Yeah, we'll see when Philip becomes available, because the armor is going to compel...
Sorry, I'm available.
Philip, what's your armor class?
It's 17.
Ooh, I just accidentally hit you.
Oh, it's okay.
So you take 15 force damage.
Well,
Sorry, I rolled in that one.
it's all good, man.
He is going to... The armor is going to compel Dermot to back up, which will prompt an attack of opportunity by Duggan. If he wants to use it or not.
Yeah, I'll take an attack of opportunity. He's close enough for that?
Yes, this is the suit of armor that's on Dermot is compelling Dermot to walk away. And by doing so, he will leave your your melee range.
Okay. Well, I'll try to do a primal savagery then. With advantage, right? Or no?
So, with attack of opportunity, it cannot be a spell attack. It just has to be a melee. It has to be a melee weapon.
Unless you take Warcaster.
Unless you take Warcaster as a feat.
So it's a melee spell attack.
It has to be a weapon attack, unless you get a feat that lets you use a spell.
Interesting. Okay, well. I will attempt to do Silken Spite then.
Okay.
16 to hit.
16 does not hit, because you now notice as well that if you attempt to attack it with a weapon, it rather targets the person the armor is on rather than the armor itself. And Dermot's AC is 19.
Okay.
But when he backs up, he now takes two separate attacks against you, Duggan, that are a beam attack. It's an 11 and a 17. The 17, you said your AC is 17, so the 17 will hit you. You will take 8, 13, 16, 20 radiant damage and are blinded.
Am I able to react?
You used your reaction to take a attack of opportunity.
Oh, that is my reaction. Okay. Well, yeah. Let me see here. Do I have... You said 20 points of damage?
20 radiant damage and are blinded.
Okie dokie.
Until the end of your next turn. Io is going to rush in. She doesn't know what's going on. So she's just going to rush in, look confused, and then I believe someone has to be within 60 feet of her. Cool. I think Clint falls into that category. Oh, nope. It has to be within 30 feet. That's annoying. Io is going to say... Oh, you have to use your reaction, though.
It's a weird thing for her to say.
That's unfortunate. Okay, never mind. She's going to be perplexed and kind of staring at the situation. She doesn't know what to do. That's going to be the end of her turn. Bringing us what I hope will be the final round to Rowan.
Rowan?
12. Eldritch Blast. He can't make it there in one round. Does a 12 hit?
12 does not hit because you again
Okay.
also notice when you are targeting the armor, if you make a targeted attack, it targets the person in the armor, not the armor itself.
So if I...
Which means even if you
Attack
hit,
it.
you'll be damaging Dermot, you won't be damaging the armor.
How am I supposed to deal with that? I can't...
Maybe attempt to pry him out of the armor?
I'm too far away. I mean, I guess I'll try to get closer. But I'm really far away.
Although, I didn't roll his attempt to break free of it at the end of his turn. I think he can... Nope, he doesn't get to make the attempt at the end of his turn. Never mind.
Okay. Yeah, I'll move forward. Can't do much about that. As you will as well. Ooh, I don't know if this will work. 30 feet. Wait, it might not work anyways. 'Cause I'm too far away. Is there anything that I can do? There is nothing except for Fireball, and people get mad at me when I use Fireball, so I'll...
Layla cast a fireball.
Yeah, but...
Well, she also hit a bunch of people.
He's in the suit. Oh, he'll actually... No, he uses action. So she'll dash, I guess. That might actually give her... That's... She's in time. I mean, if I use Fireball, like... We'll get mad. There's nothing... Is there like a rock around or anything?
Definitely pieces of the statues that you've already
Yes.
created.
All right. Roll a dex save for the armor.
You're targeting the armor? Because if you
With
do, again, that will go to Dermot.
Well, this is... You said... What I understood is, like, if I make an attack roll against it, but if it's making a saving throw...
Saving throw, sure.
Yeah, it's making a saving throw.
Dexterity
Dex.
saves?
Yeah.
Oh no! Natural 1.
Oh, cool. She sees a piece of rubble, flicks it towards using catapult. 5d8. I don't have 5d8 to look for right now, so there's that. 31.
Oh, doubled.
Doubled.
To be 62.
Bludgeoning.
So, what happens here is Dermot has to make a save as well. Because anything that hits the armor will also affect him as well. He rolled a 2, which is a failure. I'm going to have Ophelia use another charge. Okay, that's a 10 plus not enough, probably. So he'll still fail. So he'll take the 31.
Oh, wait. Plus what? 10 plus what? It might.
For
he might pass.
For dexterity?
Yeah.
1.
Okay, no, it doesn't. Just checking.
He's a goblin. He does not have that stat. The armor currently only had 14 hit points. So 62 is definitely enough.
Well,
as he is hit, I believe Catapult also launches it. Or no, you launched the rock at that speed.
I launched the rock, yes.
It hits Dermot, and all of this armor, the statue armor, just collapses around him. And he kind of leans back, and there's like a little dent in his armor. He looks to be slightly damaged himself, or maybe more than slightly damaged from this. And he just stands up. Oh, ow, ooh. He's looking kind of rough. Both him and Io have been bloodied. Layla is not quite bloodied, looking around like, oh, that was not what I expected. He'll kind of turn to you, Duggan, as your vision kind of comes back to you. I'm sorry about that. I was aware of what was happening, but not in control. Strange.
Oh, no need to worry, little friend. That's something that I know very, very well.
Asmund, as you stand by the door, you can hear a click. The statues have been defeated. Seems like the door that you're standing next to is now open or unlocked.
Alright, I suppose I'll peek through again.
The front doors or the door right to your left? The door that Clint was trying to open.
The doors that I peeked through before.
So up to the top?
Yes.
I will reveal to you what is there. As I eliminate the fog of war, the brass doors, or the thick wooden doors with the brass on them, will open, and you will see before you.
Oh man.
A space. A chamber, it seems almost. What number is this? Number 3. As you enter the solarium, a large curved room lit from overhead mirrors that reflect light downwards into the circular dais, where a huge, almost like, it looks like the form of a Leonin. He is in his meditative position, but he is, instead of like leaning back with his eyes closed, he's like leaning forward just like he's kneeling on his knees. Staring forward at you, he says, I guess it's Asmund who's at the door, but the rest of you may position yourselves there if you would like to. This individual who goes by the name of Asmutaya says, "Seekest thou wealth or power, or knowledge of the desert's flower? The allure of gold, the shine of brass? Answer now for thy trespass.
I'm assuming he's asking that riddle to all of us?
Anyone who is there at the door.
Is there any way to make like an insight check or something to get some hints?
Hints regarding what precisely?
The best way to answer him?
Well, so it's in riddle, but the it's more of a question to you. Do you seek wealth or power, or knowledge of the desert's flower? Are you here to steal, is basically what the question is.
Well, Duggan will be happy to answer. We'll go forward and say, well, more of a knowledge than wealth or power, for sure. So, I suppose you could say the last one.
He, sorry. There is a she, but it is not Asmutaya. Picks up the spear, kind of uses it as a walking stick to kind of stand up. Knowledge you seek, you must earn. By solving my riddles, you'll show your worth. A tomb of knowledge to unearth. The path ahead leads to riches untold, but greed and excess must be controlled. For in this place of ancient might, the owner watches day and night. Positioning the spear in a different orientation, kind of like a readied stance that Ophelia would recognize. It's a ready stance with a walking or a quarterstaff, but this time it is a spear. Kind of cracking his neck and kind of stretching and flexing the muscles. Asmutaya seems to be wearing things that are more light and flexible, more so than armored. Very strong, rippling muscles, yet also seems to be quite quick and agile as well. I will remind that Asmund that he also saw sparks of electricity or lightning off of his eyes and his spear. And he just kind of smiles. You will prove your worth to me, either by your skill and prowess in combat, or your quick wit under pressure. We will play a game.
Right.
I will answer you or ask you a question of a riddle. You will answer it quickly, or suffer the consequences of the answer itself. I will manifest the answer to your detriment. But you will be answering this under pressure. Take up positions, please. Kind of looking at you expectantly, gesturing for you to enter in. He says you may take your positions.
Duggan is going to use a
Can you update the map on your stream there, Peter? There we go.
Duggan's going to use a potion of greater healing as he walks along.
Yeah, you got more of those?
I got one. I've got that one, and then I've got one more.
Maybe I'll be fine.
I can healing word you.
Oh no.
Oh my
5
goodness.
health from 44. Oh no.
My guy. I guess it's all three of you. Seth hasn't been rolling great. Ian's been rolling trash too.
Yeah.
It's D&D Beyond.
Yeah, definitely D&D Beyond.
It's D&D Beyond.
Although to be fair, I was rolling D20s for my Father's Day D&D that my wife put together for me, and pretty much all the time I was rolling critical fails.
Oh no.
It's just the dice sometimes.
Clint is going to reach into his pack and pull out his Medal of a Wit and use it.
Interesting. What does that do for you?
It will give me advantage on intelligence checks and saving throws for an hour.
Okay. Good to know. Are these the positions you all would like to be in?
Sure.
I do need
Also,
Asmund
how long
somewhere.
are we going for tonight?
Put me over by Clint there.
That
Good
is.
choice.
I'm gonna put you in the on the corner loop. That is a good question in response to what Jacob said. How late do you want to go?
I'm fading a little bit, but I can go a little long. I don't know if we want to. This fight seems like it might take a while, but it might just be me.
If it's a fight, but
Is it a
So-
round by round ordeal, Peter?
It is a round by round ordeal. What you're going to do, mechanically, what's about to happen, you are being tested by combat prowess and or wit, which means at the beginning of each round, or the beginning of Asmutaya's turn, you will be given a riddle. You will collectively, as a group, have, I'm going to say, 5 to 7 seconds to answer. Should you answer correctly, that will go into the correct answer column. If you answer incorrectly, you will suffer a kind of consequence, and a round of combat will then proceed. Then at the beginning of the next round, you'll be given another riddle. Once you get enough successes of the riddles, that will be considered a success.
in real life, how long do we have to answer?
You will be given 5 to 7 seconds to answer the riddle.
So we're going to be talking over each other?
Yes.
That seems...
The point of it is, can you answer it under duress and stress? So you have to be under duress and stress.
But is Dermot duressed?
Is that true?
Is Dermot dressed in duress?
Correct. Dermot is always duressed.
Dermot was dressed in duress and caressed? All right.
This isn't helping.
30 white horses on a red hill. First they camp, then they stamp.
Then they stand still. Yes, I know that one. A box without hinges, key or lid, yet golden treasure inside is hid.
In other words, it's short for your shenanigans.
They are simple riddles. I can give you an example of what one of those would be now, if you would like.
Well, if we answer the riddles correctly, he just goes on to another riddle, right?
How many do we have to win?
He doesn't said.
I haven't told you how many.
Why don't we just go, if it's fairly quick, riddle by riddle, why don't we just go until we finish them, or until we end up in a combat, and then we just stop there.
What is your name?
What is your favorite color?
What is your mother's maiden name?
You must answer 3 of them correctly. But the rules will be told to you. You must answer 3 of them correctly. Should you answer any of these incorrectly, will be in a combat situation. I'm going to set a timer. Do you find 5 to 7 seconds to be way too short?
Absolutely.
Because I think 15 seconds is going to be way too long. So I'm trying to find somewhere in between.
Yeah,
Maybe
you're
10?
overestimating our ability.
You overestimate my power.
Okay, I'll give you 10 seconds.
Could we make a check? Could we make like a saving throw?
How about this? We'll
to
start
determine
with,
how much time we get.
We'll start with the little.
Yeah, like I just took the metal to give me advantage on
because
saving
Clint
throws.
took the metal, you're gonna get that increase of a couple seconds, so you'll get a 10 seconds. Does that sound fair?
Yeah, I guess so. But
These are not.
We'll-
It's not like crazy long riddles.
all right,
This
Let's
is
do
going
it.
to be your first one. This is meant to be the first one. What means everything to you, and yet nothing to me?
Time.
Not time.
reputation,
Nope.
name,
Nope.
Life.
I got nothing.
He pauses, looks at Clint. Very good. Your life means everything to you, and nothing to me. Moving forward, you will get one official guess. So you can communicate amongst yourself, but one of you must tell me this is the answer we're putting forward. You get one guess to him.
That's an insane thing to communicate in 10 seconds.
You can communicate amongst each other, but one of you has to say this is our answer. So it's not going to be a yes, no, try again. You can communicate, then you submit an answer, and the answer is either correct or it's incorrect. Is how
Feels like school.
mechanically we'll be moving forward.
okie dokie.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
1 down, 2 to go.
1 down, 2 to go. I grow
Okay.
as I eat, but I die when I drink. What am I?
Fire.
Yeah, fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
Submitting,
Official answer, fire.
Submitting.
staring at Rowan, kind of turning his head to the side. Very good, very good.
Definitely Daisy, but yeah.
Oh, staring forward.
But-
What begins and has no end, and ends all things that begin?
And I think it's time.
Yeah. It's time or death.
What was the first part again?
What begins and has no end, and ends all things that begin?
Well, that would have to be death.
But does death begin?
Well, when you die, you're dead, and then that never ends. Does that make sense?
Either death or time. I'm fine with either.
Let's go with death.
Probably death, considering he said it was going to be manifest. If we got it wrong.
Staring forward again. Death is the correct answer.
Look,
Should you
we're
have
so
answered that
witty.
incorrectly, Circle of Death was going to appear and combat was
Yeah.
going to begin. Fire, if you got that wrong, Fireball was going to appear.
Might as well.
What about life?
There is no life. They
What
have
was the
some
first
cool
answer?
ones here.
We all get healing word. Yeah.
I have nothing inside me, and everything is inside me, and I grant the use of my virtue to all without charge.
The fuck?
Say that again?
I have nothing inside me, and everything is inside me, and I grant the use of my virtue to all without charge.
Water.
Truth.
Close. It's a mirror,
Oh.
and he would get mirror image. One that I thought was cool. I pass before the sun, yet I make no shadow.
A cloud. No.
Hmm. Sunlight.
The moon.
The moon makes a shadow.
Have you never heard of an eclipse, Philip?
Of course I've heard of an eclipse, but I'm thinking at night the moon reflects the light of the sun.
So thinking of spells.
In front of the sun.
Yes. Well, yeah,
But
you can have
daylight isn't
moonbeam.
moonbeam, but also daylight isn't an attack spell.
The answer is wind, and it would cause wind wall.
Wind
Partially in the service of time, I did that. I think that this encounter design is really cool because it's not exactly an easy combat, even though it's like 9-on-1 or 8-on-1. Though I guess Ophelia's not really here. But having to like think of an answer while you're mid-combat and you're timed and under pressure, and should you get it incorrect, now you have like constant environmental effects that are being added as you go. It's kind of a cool mechanic.
It is interesting.
But in the interest of time, you got the riddles, you didn't get one wrong.
Time was not the answer to one of the riddles.
And time was not the answer. So putting the spear kind of down and getting back down on his knees. Repeating again, by solving my riddles, you've shown your worth. A tomb of knowledge to unearth. The path ahead leads to riches untold, but greed and excess must be controlled. For in this place of ancient might, the owner watches day and night. Take what you need, no more, or face their judgment as before. As if in doubt, look to the glass, reflecting truth and a path to pass. Upon saying these words, a passage to the right, kind of where Dermot is standing, will open. A hidden secret door. That will lead you over here to the right. And as I slowly uncover it, you can see that there's a handful of places that it goes.
Did you really just...
One question. Where does the door back in the other room go?
You can figure that out.
To the left?
Yeah. I'm asking him, see if he I wanted to see if he'll tell me.
What lies to the left is the past. Soldiers and champions long ago forgotten.
Oh boy. Lots of combat.
Their tombs rest undisturbed.
Question about the table. What is this Ocarna thing? I missed that part of everything.
Ocarna was
The bird?
guarding the door
Don't get us started.
and wouldn't let you enter, and because you're here and people were like, hey, we want to go see the dragon. And Ocarna was like, no, you can't come see the dragon. Are we expecting you? You're not guests. We haven't had guests in a while. And so it kind of goes into this loop, and then Clint had the idea of saying, hey, let's say we're here to offer gifts. And what you had to do was give her one of the plums that you had picked, because then it subjects her to the animal friendship spell, and then she just lets you inside.
Nice.
And then she closed the doors behind you. You chose not to let her come with you.
Oh, that's too bad. I would have totally had her come with me. Come on, guys.
Ophelia thought it wouldn't be a good idea if there was a combat to have Ocarna turn on you. It would have been more helpful to have her out there in case you need her for later.
Fair enough. Okay.
But this is what awaits you. To the right, it is referred to as the Hidden Walk. Chambers and passages hidden by the secret doors, controlled by Asmutaya. Immediately behind the door that goes from where you were, the chamber where Asmutaya is, there is a chamber with a well. That is that dark spot kind of at the bottom of the stairs. That hexagonal or octagonal structure there. There is like the dripping of water, slow drips that echo through the rooms down into the well, from the top of the well kind of down to the bottom. It seems like water gets pulled up, and then some of the moisture kind of stays there and it drips back down. And then there is a path that leads down to the bottom. This pathway here that goes to another chamber. And then if you continue to go down, there is a stone pit, but you would have to continue to go searching for those to see what's there. At the very bottom, if you keep going down, and also if you look up here, looks like it breaks from like this organized structure, carved out into, you know, civilized structure, and it looks more just like tunnels in the desert mountains.
Interesting. So, this is a great place to take a rest, right? Can we take a rest?
If we have time to take a rest.
There's nothing stopping you from taking a rest. I would assume that you wouldn't.
People gotta be places within the next, like, less than a day. And I don't know how long it's gonna take to get back to Ank'Harel.
If you go by ship, about a day and a half.
Yeah. Doesn't Ophelia need to be there, like, tomorrow?
It was in 3 days, I believe.
But that's also a day has passed since then.
So you have, like, just enough time to get to and from. Taking a short rest for like an hour might not be the worst thing that you could do, but you do not have time for a long rest if Ophelia is going to make it back in time.
What was that thing that that Asmund has that's like 10 minutes and it counts as something? Or is it an hour and it counts as a long rest or something like that? The rope portal?
So the rope just lasts for an hour. It doesn't give any benefit.
It more so gives you like a safe spot to rest.
Yeah.
But Clint, the warlock, will definitely not turn down the opportunity to take a short rest.
Yeah.
I'll take a short... I think a short rest for an hour would be fine if that's good, and then we continue on our way in the next session.
We can also not commit until next session to see if Ophelia or Sierra wants to, like, be at those places, right? Or
that
we
is
could
true.
take a long rest.
If she doesn't want to be present for it was Wist's trial, basically. So
yeah.
If she does not want to be there, then you don't have as pressing of a time constraint to get back.
Yeah.
Got it.
So we can wait for her.
Will propose a short rest if she wants to get back, or a long rest if she doesn't care, and then we will decide when we come back.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Cool.
Sounds good.
Cool.
Have a good night, y'all.
Good night. Ian, wait. Are you out of town, or are you just tired?
I'm just tired.
Oh, I got you. Okay. Alrighty.
Am I not allowed to be the first one to hop off for once?
No, I just wasn't sure what was going on in your world. I hadn't heard from you.
Oh, I never responded to your text the other day. I was out of town over the weekend for a wedding.
Oh, cool. All right.
So,
well,
So
rest
was
well.
I. What a disaster.
You were both at the same wedding? That would
No.
that would definitely be a disaster.
only
It
because
was
I
my
was
wedding, Philip.
Wait, your wedding?
No.
there.
Never been dating that long.
No, your wedding is going to be to Seth.
Big if twoo. No, my best friend's younger brother got married, so it was basically like a small family reunion down in North Carolina on Sunday.
Seth, you have a younger brother?
Seth is not my best friend.
Oh, tragic.
He's one of my best friends.
It's okay.
Yeah,
Seth, we love
I
you.
was a little heartbroken with how far back in the wedding line I was when I was at Ian's wedding, but that's neither here nor there.
Ever.
Hey.
You didn't want to come live here next to me. You chose your spot.
Seth, I didn't even get to stand in Ian's wedding line, okay?
Yeah, got him.
Granted, I didn't know him then, but still, it would have been nice to have been asked. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh boy.
All right, well, Ian, you sound tired. We should let you go.
That's all good. See y'all later.
Yeah.
Ciao. Well, sorry I missed the first hour, guys, but the important thing is taking that extra hour of work, I earned about $500. So,
Nice.
yeah, it's helpful for the family. So, anyway, how's everybody doing?
Good. Also tired.
I can imagine.